Okay, can you hear me now? I'm seeing... Yeah, I think my audio is coming through now. Thanks for letting me know. It's part of the show. Hey guys, how's it going today? Woo! Do you know where this umbrella is from? Is it familiar? Oh yeah, thank you. Wow, you're building a security camera? What does that mean? What does that entail? Ugh. Yo. I thought it was gonna be a little bit easier to move this setup outside. There was a lot of issues in the process, so I'm so sorry for being so delayed here. But how are you guys doing? Can you hear me okay? People keep coming here and cops refuse to do anything even though they know about it. Nippon! Good guess, Carlos, but it's actually from Firefly. There's a character in a sci-fi called Firefly. Oh! Hold on. There we go. Her name's Kaylee, and she has this, and I think it's amazing. It's actually just like a prop, but it works really well. They were trying to steal ginseng. What? Trying to steal ginseng from who? The drama thickens. Oh, one second, friends. There, delightful. Whew, it's warm, I'll tell you. I'll freaking tell you right now. Let me get you a little bit closer so I can see. But hey guys, so let me get my wits about me a little bit here. Slightly confused. You planted ginseng to help pay for school? Wow, really? How much does someone get paid to plant ginseng? That's a really interesting occupation to have. Also, thank you for letting me know that my audio is good. Also, what does the new name mean? Forever Endeavor, MFG. And also, what does the new name Deepest Mark mean? You both changed your name. Two really cool names. What does it mean? I'm also gonna see. Let's see here. I'm just trying to see. Oh, there we go. Oh nope, that's not it. I copied the interface from, or not interface, sorry, the settings, profile settings from my OBS on my desktop to my laptop. So I have to just kind of adjust things a little bit. This one. Oh Lord, I've gone and done it now. Nope. No. This is bananas, I apologize. Okay, it doesn't matter. Forever Endeavor is more my public maker name. Oh wow, cool. Where'd it come from? Forever Endeavor. Okay. Y'all, thank you guys for being here. I know that when I was setting up for this stream, I was like, why did I put 2 streams back to back? That's kind of crazy, you know? Just a fun play on always getting better. Oh, I like that, dude. Forever Endeavor. That would be really cool on merch too, you know? It has a really nice sentiment to it. Whoa! Deepest Mark is a translation of a Greek word which means to split reality. What? Really? What? Deepest Mark? Oh, you do have stickers. Dude, that's cool. Next time I see you, maybe I can purchase one with you. When Jesus was set up to say something hypocritical, he wrote magical symbols in sand. Huh. Oh no. I know there were a lot of people that wanted to join the stream today, so I'm just gonna give them a little bit of a chance before we start talking about our dreams, talking about our goals, check in with each other. I can't wait, by the way, to play more of the Sailor Moon game. Oh, yo, I'm in the wrong room. Hold on. To the other room. Da 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 da. Did the camera just change dramatically? Oh, it did. Oh, I know why. Hold on. Back to the other room. 1 second. One second. 1 second. Let me put this down real quick. Oh. I have to copy some of these settings to the other room really quick. One second. Okay. Yeah. Wait. No, that's not. That's not the. That's not the same. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. One second. Maybe that'll do. Hold on. We're just live adjusting, you know. You know how it do be like that sometimes. Alright, that's perfect. That's perfect. Oh man. Hold on, hold on. Gives me a chance to show off my cool transitions over and over. Forgive me. This screen is so dark out here that I can't really see what I'm doing or what's hip hop happening. So, I am back in the chat. Huh, I wonder why it's being crazy. One second, almost there. Okay, never mind. We're good. Sick transition. I'm glad you like it, because I'm just gonna be apparently playing it over and over. Oh, I see the chat box is not updated. My bad. Hold on. Please stand by. Chat, 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 chat. Everybody, chat, chat. Okay. Do we have chat? Yeah, there we are. Okay. Hi, how do you say your name? Sayonara? Oh, like sayonara? It's sayonara. Oh, that's funny. Hey, thanks for coming over. Hup, what's up, Marcus? We're just, you know, adjusting settings. Okay. We have gathered here today to talk about our dreams, sort of, and to bake in the sun. What is the weather like where everybody is? Here it is quite sunny, quite springy. It's very nice. A little bit toasty, not gonna lie. Our cult leader shall preach. No. No, I'm not a cult leader. Can you imagine? That'd be hilarious. If we were a cult, it'd be a cult for good, though. You know? It'd be about activating eggies. Oh, that'd be a crazy little, like, fun group project to make a horror film of the eggies. Okay. So, now that we're here, it's a little bit 20 after. Okay, pretty good. This is also going to be a pretty good test today to see how long my mask will stay on in the sun. Because summertime is coming up, and if I want to perform with mask on, It's good to have opportunity like this, right? Don't know the weather yet. Haven't gone outside. Okay, I'm just adjusting a little bit. Like I said earlier, I was quite in a rush, quite frizzle-frazzled. A little bit concerned that I wasn't going to be able to pull this off. My disk space was completely occupied with system. They rushed it up to the line, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad we're here now. And it's weird, because in this moment, I'm like, looking at the chat, like I know there are eggies here. I know there are human beings here. But on my side of things, it's completely silent. All I hear is cars and airplanes in my fan. So it's this weird sort of like cognitive chill out and calibrate to what we're doing. Okay. Goes a long way, you know? I do intend to have more. Yeah, the neighbors are like, she's talking to herself again. 100%. Oh man, it used to be worse before though, when I'd be filming like VR stuff back here. Because I'd have to like, you know, repeat film things over and over and over. And then it was really just me talking to a camera. At least I think this sounds like I'm at least on the phone or something. I hope my computer doesn't overheat. Ooh, this is kind of warm. Oh shoot, my computer might overheat. I have to put it in the shade. Give me 1 second. 1 second. We learning on the fly. Damn, hold on. Sorry guys. I knew it was going to overheat at some point, but I really didn't think it was going to be this fast. Another good test, though. Oh, man. Trying to see. Keyboard looks a little... Okay. It's funny. I work with computers. I really should know better than to overheat it like this. Okay. That should be good. God, it's warm. Oh, no. Woo. Let me just scoot over. All right. Just slightly confused. Don't worry about me. Okay, hold on. Oh, my poor fucking computer, man. Yay! Ah, this is actually a nicer scene anyway. Oh, man. It's so hot. Oh, I'm so afraid. Okay. How we doing? How we doing? Okay. Maybe too hot outside. Stream is a bit glitchy. Oh shit. Is it glitchy? Yeah, I hear my computer fan is clocked right now. So I am slightly concerned. If it doesn't cool down, we might have to cut the stream. Or I'll just move to my phone or something. But we won't be able to have the fun interface that we have. Okay, it's cooling down. Thank God. That was scary, huh? Alright, what y'all saying? Oh shit, it really was dropping. Damn. Damn. Lessons learned. Also, hi Javier. Thanks for coming back. I was just saying earlier, like, it's crazy to me that we just did a long 3.5-hour live stream last night, and you guys still come back today. I'm trying to calibrate both my computer, my sitting situation, and my brain. My ultimate goal with these streams, the Dream Supreme streams, are definitely to have a more comprehensive plan, like more structure, so we all kind of leave it with something learned and gained, something that arms us better for our Dream Supreme, you know? Okay, it does seem better. Next piece of gear, a webcam, so you can keep the lappy in the shade. Well, so today, part of the reason that it got all crazy was I did bring my tripod, I did bring my phone, I even brought my vocal amp. I was gonna have the camera be here and then me be back there, but it just looked too crazy, and I still needed my computer to read the chat. So yeah, definitely gonna have to troubleshoot this a little bit more. But I think being outside for the Dream Supreme is better, right? It's better. Look at all the colors. Look at all the colors. Okay, I lost you for a bit. I'm putting a new OS on a device and using my PC to transfer the code. Ooh, what OS are you doing? Okay. Let me double check one thing and we'll get this party started. Oh yeah, my computer cooled down a lot more. That was scary. I'm so sorry, computer. This is also my performing computer, so if I lose this, I'm gonna be toast. Toast. Okay. One more time. Okay, so is everyone here? Am I here? Being outside is good for the soul. It is. You can always take vitamin D supplements, but that doesn't always do the trick. They say, you know, I'm sure you know, Mark, all the different studies about what happens to the human brain when they see green nature. Yay, Marcus! Thank you for letting me know. The stats on this are a little bit weird. I'm getting like people in, people out. So I just wanted to make sure that before I proceed, let me just double check the app for the live stream. Okay, not showing. Alright, that's cool. It's a motion. Crap, the heart on the thing is taking up your comment, Mark. It's motion something OS for cameras. Serotonin and vitamin D. Perfect, I know. Which arms us well for our Dream Supreme. Because depression can certainly get in the way, right? Oh, I forgot the piece of paper that had everyone's goals on it. Damn. So also, wow, we're in our 3rd month of the Dream Supreme, which is kind of crazy. Thank you guys for coming in each week as it's available. Because sometimes I have to skip a day. But thank you guys for keeping on, coming together and pursuing our goals. Plus, everyone sharing equals dopamine. Basically, this cult is about hijacking our neurons and chemicals, and we're just having a group hallucination that we're going for our dreams, right? Reality is interpretation anyway, to some extent, So, the last time we talked, I feel like it's been a minute. Oh man, I don't have my confetti commands because I don't have like the F keys on the Mac. Definitely gonna have to rework that. But, yes, since the last time we spoke, guys, how's everyone been doing on their goals, on their dreams? It's a whole new month, which generally means planning out the whole trajectory for the month. My goal last month was to finish the My Bad music video, or at least be close to finishing it now, so then I could do like my bad merch now. But as with everything, you discover it does take more time, that life does sort of have a way of subverting your expectations, right? Which is okay, because a lot of other things for my Dream Supreme got accomplished, such as setting up this live stream, such as having a video game live stream, creating the transitions. Life finds a way. Yeah. Jurassic Park, right? Love that quote. Has anybody encountered any sort of obstacles in between their goals lately? Exhaustion after work. Yeah, that's been a really big one for me too. I finally got my flare-ups under control for a minute, and then I worked one full day at work, and then it came back full force. But it's about doing the best we can. There's no expectations set. No one's made the rules. You know? As long as we are kind to ourselves when we do not meet our expectations, there is no wrong. You know? I don't know about you guys, but I've also been finding massive fulfillment in the process of doing what I do. Again, it was pulling teeth for a while, but I realized that largely had to do with, such as the Japan vlog, for example, because I wasn't doing what I actually wanted to do. I wasn't doing work that fulfilled me. And it's kind of scary but fascinating to me how quickly life becomes overwhelming and unbearable if I'm not doing something I'm passionate about. Maybe that's mental illness. I don't know. Yeah, I'll finally have some time this week. So, what are you up to this week, Carlos? I need your song Sunrise for my alarm clock so I actually get out of bed. Aww. That's sweet. Documenting progress is a double-sided sword. What do you mean documenting progress is a double-sided sword? In the way that you can, it's good because it helps you keep on track, but at the same time, it also shows you perhaps how fast you are not moving. Double-edged. Double-sided? I like my swords one side. One side's a sword, the other side is a baguette. It's a stale baguette. Yeah, you could say one side is a sword. I wonder how everyone else, I kind of doubt, because it's not Wednesday, and this is on YouTube, I kind of doubt the other eggies will be able to make it today, but I do wonder how they are all doing as well. As we enter this third month, it is going to be important for me to structure these streams way more. Make it more comprehensive so we don't lose any eggies along the way. Because the whole purpose of this, the whole goal, is to actually see in the group, each of us individually accomplish these big ideas that we had. You know? And if we don't, that's okay. There's no real pressure to it. But for the betterment of us individually, it is important that the group is compelled to be here. So I do have to figure out what's going to make this stream engaging, inspiring, and utilitarian. Okay, the negative is that it takes a different mindset and tools to document. No, the negative is that it takes a different mindset and tools to document that slows down the progress. Definitely. 100%. One of the things that derailed me a little bit on the My Bad music video is I did a poll and asked which of my content the Eggies like the most. And of course it was vlogs and music. So I focused a little bit more on doing vlogs again. But in the process of that, you know, which is important. That's how you, if that's what the Eggies like, then that's what's going to bring them. But it does take away from your ultimate dream supreme. I don't have a real hard goals. Just keep learning some coding stuff, creating more PCBs. What are PCBs again? Also, I think that's perfect. You know, the Dream Supreme doesn't have to be like a huge overarching thing. But it can be a, you know, leapfrogging from one small task to the other. Shay's goal, for example, was that she wanted to develop a habit of taking more time out for herself. Printed circuit boards. Oh yeah. Printed circuit boards. Printed circuit boards. What does that mean? Obviously printed, but like, I don't know anything about the construction of circuit boards. I thought it was all manual, as far as like you have a circuit board and then you put the little pieces on it. But I guess printed would suggest that you don't put the little pieces on it. What is your ultimate dream supreme? My ultimate dream supreme? I have a lot of them. Ultimately, I would say it would be to have, through music or art or these Dream Supreme lives or whatever I'm doing, to be a continuous source of comfort, activation, and inspiration for anybody that needs it. And in that work, I feel fulfilled. Also, to express the furthest corners of my mind in everything I do would be my ultimate dream supreme. But my dream supreme is it's like different like tiers, different scales. You know, there's hills and then there's mountains. Some mountains of mine would be to finish the My Bad music video, although I would consider that hill. It's just time intensive, but it will happen because it's within my ability to do so. But a mountain would be to tour Japan or something, to perform regularly. Would be a mountain. To release an album. Woo! How about you guys? Okay, that's the standard name for a circuit board. Oh, really? Printed circuit board is a standard name. Interesting. Marcus Shaw says, I think my dream supreme currently is just to find some well-being and get myself out of the mental health funk I've been in for the past year. Freaking yeah, dude. I really hear that one. And that's huge, because if you can get your mind straight, your mind and your heart straight, then that unlocks... Ooh, oops. Clipped my butt. If you get your mind straight, that unlocks the whole world and your whole life. There's nothing there's nothing wrong with that. And I probably should aspire to do the same. When you say mental health funk, I wanna talk more about that in just a moment. I think also, hey Nick, welcome back. I think maybe too many dreams supreme. Oh, you have maybe too many dreams supreme. As do I. That is a struggle, but it's important to just select the nearest one or the most inspiring one and just chomp down into it. Get your teeth into it. What are some of your dream supremes, Nick? Marcus, solid goal. Absolutely. Hey Marcus, I'm curious. What would be, what does well-being look like to you? Where are you at now? Nick says, I'm trying to learn how to shoot and edit cooking videos. Hey, dude! You know, so that sounds like a dream. Sorry, that must be very loud for you guys. That Dream Supreme sounds like it's probably a lot of different tasks that will ultimately come together to be one task, right? Such as learning how to film, learning how to edit, learning how to cook if you don't know how to cook, that sort of thing, right? That's really cool though, Nick. what has inspired you to do that? Is it something you always wanted to do? Or is it just something that speaks to you now? You're good enough at cooking. Dude, that's the hardest part. I want to quit my day job and be a silly food influencer. Well, there's no better time in the history of humanity than now to do that, right? That's a beautiful dream, Supreme, by the way. Have you, Nick, have you seen any of the Dream Supreme live streams before? Oh, Crow. Thank you, Nick. Marcus, that's a loaded question. I think for me, well-being would have to be... let me move the chat over here so I can see it a little better. Oops. There. Okay, Marcus says, that's a loaded question. I think for me, well-being could be getting to a point where I can have a regular schedule, eat regularly and healthier, and just get out and socialize much more. Also, Nick, it's your first time. Awesome! I will explain a few things that might help bring you into just kind of like where we've been so far as the Eggy Dream Supreme team. And Marcus, well, being to a point where I can have regular schedule. Do you feel like your work schedule gets in the way of that? Do you have kind of like a inconsistent work schedule? Carla says, Yolk, are you always writing music demos, or do you have to wait for big block of free time to experiment? Right now, my keyboard is broken, and what's it called? My MIDI keyboard, and it's disassembled, and I need to get a new MIDI out port and a small soldering gun so I can fix it. So I've been waiting on that. The main reason I haven't done music, to be honest, is because I got commissioned to do this song for this video game trailer like years ago. They haven't needed it yet. They gave me all that time because they were like, we don't need it right away. But I feel like I can't work on music until I finish that commission. But doing that commission has been so hard because it's hard for me to write lyrics for someone else's voice, for something that isn't personal to me, something I'm not feeling. It enters a part of my brain of like fakeness, and it becomes, it's very difficult for me. I really want to do it though. I don't mean to speak ill about it. Like, it's an amazing project. I'm super honored to be a part of it. I guess it's just hard for me to write music for what other people might like. I can only have my weird barometer to guide me. And so, yeah, I haven't been able to work on music for that reason. If once I finish that, once I finish that commission, then I'd probably be working on music all the time. That's how it was before. I used to write like a song a day. So, yeah. Once I fix my keyboard, of course. Is it a long piece that has to be synced with the video? It does have to be synced with the video, but they're going to sync the video to the song because they gave me kind of like a storyline to write about. Like, like character perspective, first person. Like, I went here, I did this, and now I'm in here, you know? So I'm just writing for what they've asked, and then they will sync the video to it. And we'll make minor alterations such as sound effects or whatever. Thanks, Nick! I'm so close to finishing it. Excuse me. There's a sort of like, it ties into my, what happened psychologically for me when I was in the contract. Having to write music for someone else for 10 years was really, really, really hard. And so it triggers an absolute rejection part of my head. Like my brain, it's a miserable experience for me, to be honest. And again, it has nothing to do with the project. I'm super honored to be a part of the project. I wish I didn't feel that way. It's not the project. It's just my fear of writing for other people. Anyway, I've been unemployed for a while, so working isn't a problem. The place I live is extremely limited jobs, and each workplace has a lot of applicants. Yeah, I feel you on that one. To make it true to you, live the character in the story. It's still, that's such a solid suggestion. I think that even sonically, I'm writing for what the client wants, you know? And that's what's hard too. I like the song is mostly finished. I just need to do the final vocals and bass and mixing. So I think once I'm got a few things out of the way, I'll just finish it up and then be done and then move on. Also, just really quick. So Marcus, I'm sorry, Marcus. I'm just reading the first comment about the loaded question and about your initial desire for well-being. What do you, if I may ask, Marcus, what is the main thing, do you feel like, in the way of your state of well-being? And then, really quick. Oh yeah, and Nick, so the Dream Supreme is just like, it's like the supreme objective, you know? It's the number one quest because we put it as the number one. It's for a long time, you know, it can be hard for people to realize that they have the choice to prioritize their goals, that they can kind of make anything they want in life happen if they give it the time of day. So the idea of the Dream Supreme is to be honest with yourself and identify what for your life that you want, and then assign it that number one slot in your life, the supreme slot, beneath which everything else falls, within reason, of course. Like, you know, you gotta take care of your kids, and if you have kids, and eat and stuff, but you know, just to give it that leg, that body, that command in your life. And then we together, usually at the beginning of each month, I messed up this month because I should have done this on the last Dream Supreme. We do this every Wednesday, by the way. But at the beginning of each month, we realign with our goals. We look at the month in a calendar setting and break down our goals into bite-sized steps, assign them to days, and then check in with each other the following week to see how far along we got. And there's no pressure to it. Though I do accomplish a lot, I also do not accomplish a lot. I don't know how to explain it. I equal parts am always surprised with how much I can do and shocked about how little I actually do. You know, when I look at my goals and stuff. So it's not a pressured event. It's just a support group for finding our individual ways to living meaningful lives, you know? Because it can be fucking tricky, and life will fool you. The demands of survival nowadays, you know, how much you have to work, how much you have to pay rent, you're so exhausted, and it's not like any of us know how to have nourishing meals, nourishing sleep, nourishing thoughts. We're just running on empty in almost every category most of the time, most people, I would say. But yeah, the demand for survival, the amount that we have to work, leaves us husk-like. I don't know about you guys, but one of my super urgent drives to have a creative, colorful, why there's colors everywhere, is because I grew up in a very stucco environment. Very stucco. you know? Very, very uninspiring, and draining. But you have to work, you know? You have to sacrifice yourself and your time, usually to corporations. I know that sounds corny, but it's true. Like, I work for a corporation, and it's hard to feel like your life means anything or that there's any purpose to it. So a lot of us gravitate towards vices to self-soothe, you know? Drugs, alcohol, addictions, even just unhealthy personal habits, dating wrong people, wasting our lives on a video game or something. Not saying there's anything wrong with video games, but, you know, we've all been there, I think. Just not even looking up from the screen for a whole day. So the Dream Supreme is, again, like a sort of lifestyle, a sort of culture shift. That's too big a word. That's not right. Lifestyle is more accurate. Perspective is more accurate. Practice, I think, is actually super accurate. I lost my train of thought because I saw a chat pop in. Yay! Welcome aboard, Egg! I think of all the things I've done, though little to some were massive projects to me, such as the music videos I've made, or songs, or anything. It took me a long time to even start pursuing my goals, because I believed that they were too impossible, I was too stupid, and they were too far out of my reach. And at some point I realized if I break it down to bite-sized pieces and just reach for that first step, you can reach a first step. If you can reach a first step, you can find it within yourself to reach a second. And then, you know, it's a long process to build the self-discipline and to pursue your goals. And it's a discipline that you often have to resubscribe to. We all become lazy. Nothing wrong with that. It's just a cycle of life, right? But I learned through this process of training myself to see tasks as doable projects if broken down to pieces and accomplished step by step. And what I found in that is no matter how long it took, even if it took years to accomplish something that someone could have accomplished in a month, I completed it, and it added enrichment and context and meaning into my life. And I'm always on the brink of oblivion. I'm like always on the brink of deep, dark depression. And this is the only thing kind of keeping me afloat are my projects and goals. So when I think of everyone else that's lost, and that sounds corny, but truly, disconnected from themselves, just barely hanging on, just barely using all their strength just to keep showing up to work, because it's either that or starve and die. And I don't know if that sounds dramatic, but that really is how I feel. And I know that's how people around me feel. So, anyway, I'm just ranting. If you look for the negative, you will find it. If you look for the positive, you will find it. That is true, but sometimes the negative is so deafening, and the positive is so far away, that there becomes an imbalance, you know? And sometimes people get fatigued. Sometimes the positive that you can see in a situation isn't enough, you know? But it generally does come down to perspective. It comes down to a stubbornness to focus on options versus losses. But it is funny. I do get into spirals a little bit sometimes. I will set myself up to accomplish these big goals, and then I'll do them, and then I'm suddenly stricken with a void, a vacuum, an internal vacuum. And I wonder, first off, how did I muster the energy and time to accomplish that? And secondly, how do I do it again? And does it mean anything? You know? We are here to help each other look for the positives. That's so true. That's 100% true. That is largely what we're here for, isn't it? Poke, 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 poke. It's like a little bird. I love birds. Little bird bodies rule. You're right, Carlos. Sorry, sometimes I can get like... There's two sides of me, right? There's like a silly gump, like fucking jar of jelly beans side, and then there's like a... My mom says I get a militant voice. Like I get a real stern, flat, deep voice. Because I'm serious. I should have a little pop-up that says serious mode. Aw, Mark, if it wasn't for this group, I'd have just laid in bed all day. But I got up to work on a tech project. That's fucking so rad, Mark. That's so rad. And you know, you're one of like the more active big project eggies here. So when you bring yourself to this group, you're largely contributing to, and everybody is contributing. I don't mean to say that other people are contributing more than others. It's not that at all, but like, you have your unique presence, you have your unique flavor, and every time you are working on something for yourself, you're also motivating and inspiring every other eggie here and myself, you know? I'm so glad you got out of bed. I too didn't want to get out of bed. I was so tired from last night. I was so tired. After last night, after the live stream, I immediately ate more chocolate, and then I started working on this stream, starting to prepare the files to transfer to this computer. And I left it overnight because I thought it was going to be good and fine. And it was not good and fine. It was crazy. But yeah, when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I'm so tired. Oh, the pain. But I really, really wanted to see you guys. And this is one of those things that, like I said, I'm like here. I've got to get up here as far as the production and value that these streams offer anybody. If I really want to take this to where I want to take it, as in just a resource, an actual beneficial resource for you ladies and myself. Oh, hello. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so part of me is looking at the stream like, damn it, I could have done so much more. I should have had so much more planned, which is true. But at the same time, at least we all showed up. And on my end, at least I'm here. You know, things don't have to be perfect. Sometimes showing up is sufficient. Though I would not say me just showing up and blabbing for an hour is sufficient. So, let's be a little more constructive, shall we? So it is a whole new month. My target has changed. Is there anything anybody's looking forward to this month that they would like to accomplish? Any goal that we would like to go ahead and put ahead and start to break down into actionable parts for this month? Oh, Marcus, this is your first Dream Supreme live stream? I am so stoked to hear that. Thank you for hopping on. Well-being is super important. Oh yeah, but Marcus, I was also still wondering, what really do you feel like gets in the way of what's in between you and the state of well-being that you dream about? I have a similar goal as well, and I could definitely say what gets in my way is I don't prioritize well-being enough. To me, it's sort of like when it comes to my own, I think of it as like, oh, I don't need to do that. I'm okay. I don't need to go outside. I don't need to take the time to make a salad. I'm okay. You know? Which of course is silly. Well-being is one of those easy to underestimate goals, because well-being is the result of well-being. Like a good well-being, I think, is like the result of tiny actions that seem inconsequential. But they are all so important, right? Get good sleep, eat good food, get some exercise. Yep. Let's see. I want to make a new circuit board and need to make more of those art red pins to hand out. You know, Carlos, I'm wondering, what is your goal with the art pins? Like, what started that for you? I still proudly have mine. I think Marcus says, I think it's definitely motivation. I can float through each day, and it's always average, but I can never push myself to make more of my days. The exhaustion, too, burnout from work, or like just life, will do that, you know? If I may offer something, Mr. Marcus, that really, really helped me. We're kind of, as a species, still monkey see, monkey do. We will move towards what we can see and what we believe is a form of reality. So when it comes to motivation, for me, I went to Kinko's, I went to Google first, right? Hit up Google, and I found up pictures that motivated me. Whether they be pictures of fruit, whether they were a girl with, oh, fucking hell, sorry, whether they were a girl with like big muscles, whether it was a picture of some 3D work I really like, just a picture of some Nintendo 64 game, some screenshot. Before I ever had made anything to inspire myself with, I found references, and I went to Kinko's and I printed them out and I put it on my wall. And having that visual stimulus, breaking the monotony of everything else around me, you know? And I would put it by my mirror, or I'd put it in my cabinet in the bathroom, or I'd put it by my bed, you know, put it by my computer. I put it in all kinds of places, and I still do that today. I have one up there now. And you know what, Marcus, what also might help, if I may offer, if you're interested, since you are part of the Dream Supreme team now, if you are interested, please feel free to state a single goal you'd like to accomplish this month. Even if that's eat fruit 3 times a week. Some element of your well-being. And it would start today. It would start right now. Not tomorrow, it would start right now. Most effectively, probably set the goal for something you can accomplish between now and next week. That way next week when we check in, you'll have a target and something to return to that is cheering you on and that will celebrate that victory with you and help you see the importance of it. Just an idea, Mr. Marcus. Also, let me go back up. Yeah, because making the most of each day. Days fly the fuck by. That's why it is so important, and it's a muscle. It's not something that you get overnight. Like you'll say no way more days than you'll say yes, but you say no all those times to get it out your system, and then one day you'll say yes to at least attempting what your goal is. It took me 10 years to start doing anything that I wanted to do. Literally 10 years. And I had all the scripts running in my head. It's too late. I'm wasting too much time. I didn't do it yesterday, so why would I do it today? You know? But you just gotta put your foot down today, right now, and be like, I have an option right now. Like, in this moment, today, right now, is different. I'm doing this thing right now. Let me see what you guys are saying real quick. Oh, I have a little sprout on my head, Mark. Because we're blooming, we're sprouting, you know what I'm saying? It's springtime. Is it? Almost. In my heart, it's springtime. In the backyard, it's springtime. That's very true. It is a little habit and sound decision making that leads to healthy and full well-being. Yeah. And I think it takes a sense of a little bit of courage too. It's uncomfortable. It's deeply uncomfortable to actually do anything. outside of what we often have to do or what we find comfortable. So to make a change in our lives, we're kind of, I don't know, I feel like it's a mostly unanimous experience that human beings have, that we are uncomfortable with difference and change, you know? Actually, I can't say that. A lot of people they don't like stagnation, they just like change. Anyway, I'm on a tangent, 1 second. The art rent pins is a part business card and part sharing fun blinkies. That's such a good idea. Is your business, what would you say the business is? Carlos. Move towards what we see. This is one reason why inventors and innovators imagine what they'll do, even if it's never existed before. Yeah, Mark. Yeah, interesting. And I think it's especially useful. Like, I found, in my deepest depressions, it's hard for me to imagine anything. It's hard for me to see a version of myself that is anything other than the lowest low. But that's why being clinical about it can help. You just flip the switch and you're like, okay, I'm not going to want to do what I have to do. I'm not going to enjoy it at first, but it literally can't get worse than where I'm at right now. So I'm going to just try. I'm just going to try. And every single time without fail, in the effort of trying, life gets better. It just does. Mark, one of my favorite quotes is, go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll see more. That's such a good quote. Quote of the day. Quote of the day. That's a quote of the day. Okay, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. Go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll see more. Hey, Carlos, do you know who said that? Mr. Carlos, who said this? Yeah, for now, it's gonna be you. You're the wise wizard of the day. Hold on, now I gotta shrink this down. That is such... Also, do you want me to not use your name? Do you want me to change it? Oh yeah, I'll just go ahead and change it. Yeah, boy. Okay, and then... Carlos, what colors do you want your font to be? We're gonna do a gradient on this font, Carlos. So you can pick 2 colors that you'd like. So Mark comes in with the quote, go as far as you can see. When you get there, you'll be able to see farther. Yeah. Go as far as you can see. I'm going to leave it like this, though, because our boy brought us this nugget to chew on today. And so I'm going to give him the credit. Thanks for finding the quote, though. But Carlos, I'm waiting for the colors. What colors do you want? I see different sources. All I see is Forever Endeavor. JP Morgan? Are you serious? Yeah, screw JP Morgan. All I see is Carlos, Eggy, Forever Endeavor, MFG brought it to us today. And that's all that matters, alright? You recalled that from your noggin. Green? Okay, so we got green on one. We're gonna do some green. So we got green. And then what's the second color, my dude? Gradient. It's 1999, we like gradient. Having a good time, it's gradient. Computers are new and graphics are fresh. I like this white. Okay, you got it. Perfect. Perfect. You know what? Let me double check something. That makes more sense, doesn't it? Can I center it? No? Okay. Ooh, I can do a drop shadow. Boom. There. Yeah. Beautiful. Alright. What do we think, y'all? I love that quote. And honestly, let's think about that for a second. That's so good. I would like to not be selected. Okay. Noise. Mark says there is a Buddhist quote about climbing mountains, which is older, unknown source. Once you reach the summit, you'll climb higher. It's about enlightenment. Interesting. I had also heard the quote like driving in the fog. Wait. Okay. It looks perfect. It does. I like that quote so much though. But as far as you can see, when you get there, you'll see more. A million, billion %. A million, billion %. What were we talking about? Also, Mark, I appreciate the exclamation points on "It looks perfect." Your enthusiasm is delightful. Oh, I know where we were. Okay, Marcus says, I think I'd like to a regular sleep schedule this month. I'd like to wake up at 8 a.m. instead of 2 p.m. I have been. It seems small, but I think it would be help massively. That's everything! That's everything, Egg! Oh my gosh. I'm not trying to self-plug, but, like, sleep schedule, when I first started doing these, like, this Instagram channel, not YouTube, Instagram, I was doing these vlogs called Help Up Vlogs, just documenting, like, going towards my goals and stuff. Waking up early was the thing I started with, and I document that a lot in the vlog. If you need someone alongside you to encourage you, because, yeah, getting up early, something about it. It's like making your bed. It's like brushing your teeth in the morning. Like, it just sets you up right, you know? So getting up at 8 a.m. instead of 2 p.m., that's a hard one, too. And I have been there. Left to my own devices, I absolutely sleep to the noon. Because it's hard to sleep. I have a hard time going to sleep. Okay. Alright, Firm Endeavor, we'll see you soon. Nobody kill him while he's AFK. So how can we support you, Marcus, in getting up early? Would you like to set your alarm as you're on this stream for 8 a.m. and set it to be every day? Something we also encourage Eggies to do is, do you have Instagram? Oh yeah, I saw you on Instagram, Marcus. I know it can be really uncomfortable to put yourself out there, and you do not have to do this, but I definitely encourage the other Eggies to post about when you are working on your goal, and then tag me in it so I can repost it, because I get special access to like repost stuff when tagged, you know? So if you would like to set your alarm right now for 8 a.m. every day, you know what helped me get out of bed? I used to set, my dad taught me this, he's so fucking funny. I would set my alarm and then set it on a object far away from the bed. Like, I would set it on a dresser on the opposite side of the room, because then when that alarm goes off, you rocket out of bed. You don't have a choice. Sorry, lots of planes. Because you have to turn off the alarm, right? But because airplane. Oh, I love airplanes. Because you have to get out of bed, turn off the alarm, you wake up. And it's hard to go back to sleep when you're already up. It gives you that much edge to like stay up, you know? And I would say if you do that and you still struggle to stay awake, oftentimes it's because in the moment our body's like, go to sleep. And any other cognitive reason we can have for staying up just pales in comparison to the demands of the body to go back to sleep. Maybe by your phone or your alarm that you set away from you, you can have a little note reminding you about why you're getting up early. Like, I get up early, I don't know, whatever words speak to you, you know? Like a little note by your alarm, right? I get up early because this is a habit I want. This is because I want to make the most of the day. Or whatever. You set the alarms! Yay! Good job, Marcus! Yay! Okay, so next week we're gonna check in on you, okay? And even if you're not able to get up 8 a.m. every day, that's okay. This is a muscle. We develop it over time. Seldom does it ever. Are we ever consistent in a week time? But I do believe in you, and I do believe if you decide right now that you're gonna get up 8 a.m. every day, I do believe it. I know that it is within you to do that. Can you guys hear the airplanes? Oh, that was a low one too. Ooh, I'm gonna show you guys next time. Where's my phone? I'm gonna show you guys next time. Okay. Also, Nick says, I want to wake up early, but I also like late night. So do I, dude. So I get everything seems possible at nighttime. And I think that's because we feel the end of the day coming. It feels like, I don't know about you, but part of me feels like death at the end of the day. Like death is coming. So I get a sudden urge to get everything done. You know? Like I'm running out of precious time. Who texted me? 1 second. Oh. Someone's just trying to give me a cookie. Very good. These are the texts I enjoy. Yay! Welcome back, Carlos! I too, I want to wake up early. My problem with waking up early is as my condition has progressed, I need to sleep like 12 hours. So it's really hard to go to sleep in time because a lot of reasons. It's a trauma thing. I don't want to necessarily talk about it, but I associate sleep with a lot of pain. So I have a hard time going to sleep. But I love waking up early. I love waking up at like 5 a.m. crisp. No one else is out. Like you got the whole day ahead of you. It feels like 4 o'clock, but it's only 12. And you're like, I unlocked the secret of life. I have doubled my time. But yeah, when I wake up early, when I don't get 12 hours sleep, or at least 10, my inflammation symptoms kick up. This sounds stupid, but it's 100% true. And then I dive into a flare. So I have to prioritize my sleep above anything else, unfortunately. But Nick, how about you, my dude? Do you got any dreams you want to share with all of us that we can cheer you on? Yay! What up, Porcelain Piggy? You made it. We have 2 new Dream Supreme eggies here. And Marcus just shared his dream. Between now and next week, he's going to start to wake up at 8 in the morning, and we're here to cheer him on about that because that's a big life change. From getting up at 2, getting up at 8, he's going to gain a whole new life. A whole new day, every day. And we're going to support him in that. A deepest mark. Stress hormones are higher at night. Yeah, I've heard that too. But Porcelain Piggy, how are you? I'm so glad you can make it. Mark, wake the rest of us up. Just kidding, I wake up at 7. Let me know if you need help. We're also in different time zones, right? Yay, Porcelain Piggy! Yeah, he does got this. Yeah, I'll try to film my cooking like most nights this week, just to practice getting in the groove. Dude, there you go. Fuck yeah. So between now and next week, do you want to film some stuff? You can even share it with us if you want. If you ever need like editing advice or anything like that, we have a lot of people that do video editing, including myself in this. And we are down to help you. All right? This is a resource. Let us all prosper together. Thank you, Marcus. We're so excited for you. Honestly, there's truly nothing better than hearing and getting a chance to share it with you. So thank you for letting me share this with you. The how do I say, like, the process of you getting to where you want to be. I want to see you full of confetti, you know? Porcelain Piggy, I'm great, just finished laundry. I'm working on a sewing project. Ooh, girl, what are you sewing? Do you sew the outfits for the Barbies, by the way? Oh, and Nick and Marcus, Porcelain Piggy, who is Little Toys Big Stories, she does really cool, Barbie photography. She sets up scenes and narratives and stories, and it really tickles, like, the 90s part of my childhood, you know? Like, because that's, she like, touches, like, the child imagination that I used to have, like, where you make up stories and you live there, like, and she also has a Barbie for herself in it, so it's, like, even more personal. I just think it's amazing. Goated, for real. Yeah, create private YouTube videos and share. Oh, so also, yeah, that actually reminds me, one of the things I want to do in this group project, this Dream Supreme team eventually, is have a segment where each week we can pick one, maybe two of us eggies who want to share what they're working on. And then it'll be structured, though. It'll be structured and it'll be scheduled. And we can just hop on here and just, like, a little sharing circle, share what we're all doing, you know? So to see these cooking videos, even if they're unedited, even if it's, even if you feel like you don't know what you're doing, like, that's totally fine. Just to see what you're up to and live in your world for a second is what we're here for. Saber-like, you made it! I'm so stoked. If there's anyone who is near me, you can use my 3D studio and film equipment. Mark, that's such a nice offer. Mark, are you Midwest or East Coast? I forgot. Oh, Marcus, the best place to see for Porcelain Piggy, I believe, is on Instagram, right? Also, hello, Saber-like. I hope you are doing fantastic. Porcelain Piggy says, I'm sewing a gift for my husband. Let's go. Oh, what are you making him? And I try to make some of the clothes, but most of the ones in my pics are thrifted or from Mattel. That's even cooler, to thrift them. I'm sure there's no shortage of badass Barbie outfits. It's so magical. Tennessee, thank you, Mark. That's right. I was hella late. I was up hella late and show last night. Wait, dude, was your show last night? Was it last night? I thought it was next week. Was it the 13th? Oh, you had a show to go to, right? Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, Instagram is my home, says Porcelain Piggy. Oh, I need help, guys. Tomorrow is TFCon, and I'll be meeting Frank Welker in the voice of Fred Jones in Scooby-Doo, but I don't know what I would say to him. Okay. Well, what does he mean to you, you know? You're gonna meet him. You know, I think even just saying, like, you know, you really brought those characters to life and made an impact on me, and I really appreciate all the effort you put into being those characters. You really made it special. Thank you for your work. You know, there's not much I think anybody could say, but I think that just being genuine about whatever it is that you say is what matters. You know, what do you want to say to him? Maybe you can get, like, a voice clip of him saying something on your phone, like a voice memo, like ask him, like, hey, can you say this so I can put it on the voice of a Barbie in a video for my Instagram for a Ken or something? Maybe you can do, like, a Ken impression. Saber, like, okay, yeah, your show's Wednesday. So, Marcus, Nick, Porcelain Piggy, Mark, freaking Carlos, everybody. If I had the ability to throw confetti right now, hold on, actually. Hold on. Did it work? Is it working? I don't think so. That's sad. Aw. Yay! There's the confetti. Where's the other confetti? Oh, it's up there? Hold on. Hold on. Why can I not? Hold on, guys. Hold on. This matters. This matters! I don't know why it won't let me move the main confetti around, but at least I have this little confetti. I think. Where'd it go? There it is. There it is. Okay, at least we have that. Yeah, the confetti doesn't work. But I want to say to all the eggies, now here in the present and also in the future, our sweet eggy Saber-like had a huge goal. Had a huge goal at the starting of this year. He had a lot to do. He had to create the channel page, create the graphic art. He had a vision of putting together an event called Void Ship, which is a badass name, right? And he wanted to create this music event of artists that just put on this magical show, this collective sort of situation, right? And it required him to get graphics made. It required him to choose effort over comfort, right? It required him to talk to venues and put himself out there, put his vision out there, make connections, go to shows, reach out to the bands he wanted. And I'm here to tell you, he successfully booked his first Void Ship show. So he is going to create a night of whimsy and wonder that's going to be this Wednesday, which I do believe is 13th, right? Isn't that what it was? But I'm going to give him a big confetti! Yay! Amazing beacon of eggy energy and spirit. Saber-like. Fucking amazing. Okay, let me catch up on what everyone's saying real quick. Saberlike says, when meeting famous people, my advice is to remember they're real people too, and to treat them as such. Leads to more genuine interactions. That is so true. I think I heard celebrities say before on podcasts that it weirds them out when people put them on a pedestal, because then you don't know if you're dealing with like a freak fan. You don't want somebody to break down and cry. Like, you don't know. You just want them to be human, because you're treated inhuman in like you're a non-human. So I think that's solid Saber. Like, just grab a handful of grass and toss it. Nature's confetti. Oh, I don't want to ruin the grass. I don't want to break the grass. That's a funny idea. Yay, Nick! We have another style of confetti too that's even cooler, but I don't have access to it here. Confetti is an important currency in our universe. Hi, Sean! Yay! Glad you can make it. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, Porcelain Piggy, I want to say thank you for his dedication for the character of Fred Jones and carrying the torch of Scooby's voice. But I often get tongue-tied and just freeze up. You know what? Then write it on a note. Ain't nothing wrong with a note. Just put it on a note and read it and say, I'm so nervous, but I really want to say this to you. And just say it to him. You know? Nothing wrong with that. I think that's a beautiful sentiment, and I'm sure that would mean a lot to him. You know, because what voice actor doesn't want to know from the fan base that they've carried on a beloved character successfully? But yeah, making a little note card might help. Sean said, tried to find the chat button on my phone on lunch. Hope all is well. Thank you. Oh, and I hope you're enjoying your lunch. Mark says, some famous people think they are better than everyone else, so depending on who it is, you might need to be firm on how you feel. Feel equal, and it'll get you further. Yeah, Yeah, I agree to some extent. I like that quote. Effort over comfort. Effort over doubt. That's what I tell myself. Effort over comfort. Effort over doubt. Let's go. Effort over comfort. Effort over doubt. Yes, indeed. March 13th. Thank you, Saberlike. I'm so freaking stoked for you. I can't wait to see pictures and hear the update about it. You know what? Should we book a little live hangout on the Dream Supreme following that Wednesday so all the eggies can hear from you how it goes, how it went, what you learned, what your next goal is, stuff like that. Our boy Saber, you did it. Now I gotta buy you a beer, right? I wish we could. It is incredible, Marcus. Oh, I love it. Saberlike says anyone near New York City should come to the show. It's in Brooklyn. It's getting bigger every time I go out too. Saw a British crew last night, and they were already interested in coming into Baltimore. British crew. So we might work out a joint show sometime. I'm there. Yeah, because Saberlike is also moving to Baltimore from New York City. So building this show in New York is badass, and definitely will teach him how to set up again in Baltimore. And that sounds like you made a connection that should help you do that, right? That's awesome. And Saberlike, we're only 3 months in to the whole year, into your Dream Supreme, and you've already accomplished so much. I hope your move is going well. Which day? I'm moving literally a week after the show. It's a wild time for me. Oh, okay. So live streams. By the way, guys, I got the days permanently off of work. Friday for video games, Wednesday for Dream Supreme. Friday for just hanging out. Maybe we can watch movies and stuff. I have to check like YouTube terms of service, but just hanging out, just cutting loose and having fun is what Fridays are for. Wednesdays are always Dream Supreme check-in. And now that I have the days permanently blocked on my work schedule, I shouldn't have to reschedule them, even if I'm like dying and super sick. So Saberlike, if that following Wednesday, which would be a week after your show, if you're moving, then if you want to pop on for a second, you can. And if it's too busy for you, don't even worry about it. You just do the following week or whenever you're ready. Mark says, I mentioned that about celebrities and mental abuse some put their coworkers through. They'll be nice to the fans, but mean to coworkers. Yeah, I've heard about that too. The two-facedness. They're nice to fans because they're aware that all it takes is like one fan to blow up their reputation. But I'm not surprised, you know, to be a celebrity, as a content creator, you definitely have to check your ego. Like, some part of you has to be somewhat narcissistic to want to film yourself, put yourself out there. So they say, right? So I'm sure that goes hand in hand with the type of personalities that don't actually care about people. I'm sure. Yeah, big stuff for Saberlike. It's fun to watch, huh? Saberlike, 73 days into the year, I'll have achieved my New Year resolution with stretch goals. You put in the work, and you got the cookie. You know, you got the whole cake, Saberlike. And it's a delight to see you do it. 3 months into my Dream Supreme, and I accomplished the hardest step of my goals, which is taking the first step. I know that's corny, but it really is. I've been sitting on the video game song commission. I've been sitting on the My Bad music video. I've been sitting on doing a live stream like this. And just jumped in on all those things. And though they're not done, polished, or anywhere near done on the My Bad music video, they're started. So my expectation was to have finished it by now. But didn't turn out that way. Nothing else to do but to keep on going and adjust my target, you know? Saberlike says, I believe I'm driving down on the 19th. My wife is stopping at a parent's in Philly that night. I'm going direct since one of my birds is illegal in Pittsburgh, Philadelphia? What's PA? I forgot. So I'll have to see how the day goes. Oh, wow. Okay. That's big. Okay. Yeah, just keep us posted, dude. No worries at all. Marcus asks, will this stream be available to watch after it's finished? It's getting late here, so I'll probably have to scoot off soon so I can wake up at 8 a.m. That's okay. Ooh, and we want you to go to sleep. We want you to get good restful sleep. You do what you gotta do, you know? You got a new objective in life, and that's put yourself first. Put yourself and your goals before the live stream, certainly. Thank you so much for hopping in, Marcus. And to answer your question, yes. That's one of the reasons I came to YouTube instead of Instagram. Is YouTube, you can have longer form live streams, but you could also have the chat saved. So this will be here, okay? Timestamp is, at this point, an hour and a half in. So we're probably not going to go on for too much longer, so you won't miss too much. But thank you so much for stopping in, Marcus. I'm so excited to in group form, be alongside you as you start to make alterations to your life, to have a more fulfilling and actualized life, and just feel good. You know, and it's amazing. 8 a.m. We'll see you next week. We'll see you next week, okay? We're setting the alarm away from the bed, right? We're setting the alarm every day at 8 a.m. And we are putting a note by the alarm, reminding you, right, of why you're getting up so early, why you're making yourself uncomfortable, why you're not crawling back to your comfort zone. And we don't know the answer to that. That's going to be up to you, of course. But if you want to share what that resolve is, we'd love to hear it, I'm sure. But thank you for being here, Marcus. You rock. And we're cheering you on in our hearts. Okay? Oops, 1 second. Hold on. Yay! Okay. Mark, it's an 8-hour drive for me to see Saber's show, or I'd be there. Oh, man. If I wasn't all the way in California, and if I had money or a car, I would find a way to be there. That would be so amazing. I wish if I was there, I'd VR it too. Getting something done is well worth celebrating, especially if you got the hardest part done. Yes, thank you, Saber-like. Carla says the My Bad video is looking sweet, by the way. Thank you so much. What's funny about that is it's one of those situations where if I had continued to try to edit it and put it all together 2 years ago when I first filmed it, the technology wasn't available at the time to have made it as streamlined as it is now. With nothing is artificial in the music video, but is algorithm the right word? The software involved in like color keying out things, keying out the like green screen and stuff is so much more advanced now and way easier. It was excruciatingly overtaxing to my computer and long process for shitty results, and now it's faster and better. So waiting 2 years, it's going by faster than it would have. So thank you. Porcelain Piggy says, oh, and I'm sewing a replica to a plastic bag. What? Can you want to share? What? That sounds so cool. Oh, Saber like PA's Pennsylvania, of course. Thank you. Sorry. I live under a rock. Porcelain Piggy says, yes, or put the alarm in your phone and have it say the time outlook. That helps me. What does that mean? Say the time outlook. Marcus says, I'm so happy I decided to finally jump on the stream. Thanks for supporting everyone. I feel very warm and positive right now. Yes! This is such good news, Marcus. Oh, I'm so happy. You made my day, bud. Thank you. I don't know why I called you bud. Everyone's bud in my heart. Yay! We'll see you next week. Mabe! Hi! Reporting from Dream Supreme Duty. Good job, Egg. At ease. Saber says, one of the DJs at my show is DJing the after show for DeLorean Electra tonight. So cool that his next show is mine. That is cool, dude. You made all the right connections, you know? You're a very, very friendly, sociable dude. And it's showing, you know? You're the guy for the job. Oh. Porcelain Piggy, out loud. So you're saying, have it say the time out loud. That helps me. Oh, that's big, actually. I can see why that would be useful, to have the alarm say the time out loud to wake you up. Yeah. Mabe, you see the Kaylee parasol. I knew you would know. Thank you. Good night, Marcus. Mwah. Yes, we will all pursue our dreams supreme and check in next week, hopefully with a more structured event. Mark, the hypnotic. You will accomplish your goals and dreams. You are worthy of your effort, yes. The greatest version of yourself provides Light and inspiration to others, yes. Carlos, what were you using 2 years ago? Still Blender? I was still using Blender, but the advancements are largely in Premiere Pro and After Effects. Their color keying stuff is a lot more sophisticated now. That weird jester clown. Hi, how are you? Thanks for being here. What's your story? Yes, Marcus. I mean, not Marcus, Mark. Have a good day, everyone. Best of luck on all that you do. Saber like, do things faster by waiting 2 years. Great life lessons from YOLKNESS. It's true though. Honestly, like I'm working on a painting right now that I started when I was 18. That's more than a decade ago. Like, you know, and at the time, I just didn't. It's not that I painted so much that I got better. I just experienced more life and saw light differently, and I see objects differently. My understanding of 3D space is different. So now the painting is in a place that it couldn't have been then. Some things just take time, you know? That weird jester clown. What inspired you to be the way you are? So many things. I am an accumulation of many different influences. This backyard is actually very influential for me. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense to anybody, but in all ways, it is influential to me. Firefly, the sci-fi is influential to me. Sailor Moon, Majora's Mask for sure. It's definitely where the mask thing comes from. Where that interest came from. Tekon Kincrete. Oh my god, so influenced by Tekon Kincrete. I'm influenced by the colors I saw growing up. That's why I gravitate towards primary colors. That's why I think a lot of people my age gravitate towards primary colors. Is it activates core self and core memories, you know? How about you, that weird jester clown? Also, have we met before? Are you new to the stream? Did you just pop in because you saw the colors? What brings you here? Mabe, one of my dream supremes has been socializing more. Kind of small step, it might seem, but it's as painfully awkward. But as a painfully awkward person, it sure is a feat. I remember that background from 8 years ago. Glitch days! Oh my goodness, Mabe. I know exactly what you're talking about. And you are a real one. My brother and I were just reminiscing on a show we played at the Susie's Bar and Grill, which is where I believe I met you, right? Long time ago, like 15 years ago or something. We were little babies. Also, Mabe, good for you. Socializing, you know, they say socializing is so important for one's well-being. Getting out and having a community. Talking to you guys is my socializing as well as my work environment. But I feel you as well. Painfully, socially awkward. But you know what I also learned, Mabe, is that I think I was just talking to people about this last night in the Sailor Moon live stream, but part of what made socializing so painful and so awkward was I wasn't trying to socialize with people that I was compatible with. So I found it painful and awkward. I mean, I think that has a part of why that is, but I am, even with people that I jive with and that I really adore, I still am very painfully awkward. So I feel you. But that's one of your dream supremes? What does socializing look like to you? Do you have friends in mind that you are aiming to socialize more with, or are you looking to make more friends? Saberlike says, Mabe, I was there before. One thing that helped me is remembering that everyone else is too worried about how they're coming across to worry about you. Even fake confidence can be magnetic. That's a key to so much, dude. That perspective is so much of what got me over wearing my mask in public. Is I realized I was like, no one actually cares. No one gives a shit. No one knows me. No one cares. Even if they knew me, they don't care. Like, you're right. Everyone is 100% way too worried about themselves, and not in a bad way. Everyone wants to be loved and liked, so everyone's consumed with that concern. That they don't have the headspace to think about me and my mistakes. They're not looking at my chin hairs. You know what I'm saying? That weird jester clown. You are very, very weird core and kid core, like the unconscious mind of an imaginary child. I do live in that space. I appreciate that. Those terms are not widely known to people. Are you also in those aesthetics circles? And I'm new here, but I discovered you forever ago, and you popped up on my For You page just now. Wow! Do you mean on TikTok, or do you mean on Instagram? Thank you for being here, that weird Jester Clown. To fill you in, this is the Dream Supreme live stream. So me and the other eggies, there are other eggies, but they couldn't make it today. We talk about our goals, and we are just a resource for each other to actually make those goals happen. We set targets, we cheer each other on, we check in. We're a ragtag team of a lot of different specialists and stuff. Like, we all have our different talents and abilities, and we just are a resource for each other, you know? So thanks for being here. Do you have a Dream Supreme, weird Jester Clown? Mabe says, curious to think it's been that long. You've grown so much as a person and musician. Thanks, Mabe. Thanks, Mabe. Socializing. Carlos says, socializing is a skill I have to practice. I would go to parties and show up. I would go to parties and shows to up my level. Yeah. Definitely. It is a skill. Not being anxious all the time is a skill. Both. Keep the friendships I have and making meaningful ones. What makes you uncomfortable when you're socializing people? Like, what's the inner dialogue happening that's just, you just gotta eject yourself out of there? Sean says, I know you, but I don't. I existed as I was once before, but now in time and space, we exist apart and different from what we once were. Yeah, I remember you too. Sick bass lines. Boop, 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 boop. But it is funny. Isn't it funny to be so different now, but to be closer than we were before? Although we always jived. We always like you always were positive, you know? I think I only met you in person one time, right? 2 times? I think I came to your band's show one time as well. Wait, Mabe, my ads are popped up on your siblings instead. Really? That's awesome. Wait, I don't have any ads running. What, do you know how long ago or which one it was? I have a weird paranoia that I'm being charged for ads somewhere perpetually that I am unaware of. Hold on. Weirdly, Saberlike says, hold on, let me move this chat somewhere I can read it a little bit better. Hello. Hold on. Okay. Wait. Hold on. Okay. Weirdly, if you're fine looking like an idiot in front of others, instead of judging, people think, wow, I wish I had that sort of confidence. And anyone who judge isn't worth impressing anyway. Yeah, and also people who judge are just so violently shut down within themselves, usually, that they get like embarrassment by proxy, because that would be embarrassing to them. For whatever act that you're doing, you know, that's triggering them. But that's okay. People are complex. I do think there's more, if you have it within you, if you have that calling to be that weirdo, doing that weird thing out for others to see, I do think there's utility in that. Seeing someone expressed shows you that it's possible to be expressed yourself. There's a torch being passed in that moment when you see someone else expressing themselves. If you have an inner landscape that is unexpressed, seeing someone expressed will have you ask yourself, even in small ways in the subconscious of your mind, what do I really want? Who am I really? And how do I express myself? So yeah. The Weird Jessica Clown says, I found you from your song Super Sway about 5 years ago. Holy moly. I'm an internet clown in the community of skilled guys. Are you serious? Dude, that's serious. That's awesome. Do you have any videos of this? I would love to see it. and I've slowly come out of my shell because I used to be very reclusive, but not now. Look at you shine, Just a Clown. Look at you shine. That's amazing, dude. Dude? Egg? Call you Egg. If you would like to share your content with us, I'm sure we would all love to see it. And congrats of coming out your shell. I also came out of my shell, and now I'm an amorphous yolk blob. I'm a blob. I'm a blob. I'm a blob of my true form. But that shell will sneak up on you and go and close you once again. But thank you so much for finding me through Super Sway, and then hanging around for so long. Like, sometimes I see, you know, I wonder if we've interacted before. Like, when I see eggies that I am aware of, right? Eggies who I talk to, there are a lot of eggies that are silent, and I've never really spoken to them. And I'm always like, who are these eggies? I want to meet that egg. So you coming out of into this stream and introducing yourself, thank you. It's so cool. It's got to be like my favorite thing to meet you, eggs. And yeah. 1 second. Mabe says I overthink. I often think people don't like or my friends hate me. Oh no. I totally know what you mean. It's a good thing to remember that people generally are going to be precious with their time, and they're not going to hang out with people. If they're hanging out with you, it's because they chose to. And they see something in you that perhaps you don't see. Some value, some warmth, some kindness that you bring. And you're a very generous and present and caring person from what I've told for our interactions. What more could anybody want from a friend? I overthink too. Boy, howdy do I overthink. Okay, Mabe, you're gonna watch this later? Okay. Yes. Oh, wait. Mabe says... Shit, hold on. Oh, God, I'm backed up. Hold on. I used to be so painfully shy that I couldn't make eye contact with people. Now I can just walk up and befriend world-class musicians. You can get there too. I believe in you. Saberlike, that's inspiring. And you know what, Saberlike? How would you be interested in giving a little presentation, a little tutorial, a little lesson on how to socialize well? Things you've learned, and because I'm sure a lot of us are antisocial and can learn from your treaded path. That Weird Just a Clown says, I create things. It's my biggest skill. I make accessories, art, and music. My abilities are wide, I suppose. That sounds amazing. I would love to see what you do, Weird Jester Clown. How can we see this? How can we see this, Weird Jester Clown? Saberlike, if they don't like you, they wouldn't want to hang out with you. They probably say great things about you when you're not around. This is true. I have had it in cases, and it's more common with females, that they will talk smack when you're not around. So I do understand that can be more complicated. But I hope that in your friends that they are genuine and warm and kind, non-bullshit people. But you gotta trust your instincts, you know? If some part of you, it's hard to parse out how much of it is like self-paranoia, or how much of it is your instincts telling you that you can't trust this person, because you have to listen to your instincts. Friendship, what I've learned is when it's with the right person, it's easy. That's it. Relationships, friendships, when it's with the right person that you're actually compatible with, and yes, compatibility in friendship matters, it's easy. Oh, Sean, I love that. There are no idiots, just states of mind. I 100% agree. Everyone has their unique brand of intelligence. Not everyone... Smart doesn't present the same in everybody. There's no accurate measurement of intelligence. Mabe, it was for the Valentine's video a year ago. Wait, what was, Mabe? What was? Hold on. Oh! Oh, well, wait. How? It was for the Valentine's. Oh, okay. So they saw the ad a year ago. That's so nice. Oh, thanks. I think I may have put an ad on that again this past Valentine's Day just to get it circulating again. Okay, babe. Good luck on your work. Thanks for being here. Cheering you on. Always. Let me get you a little bit of confetti on the way out. Yay! Bye, Maeve. Appreciate you always. Let me catch up with everybody. I'm like way behind. That weird just a clown. I'd love to see you try Decora K style. OTS Bright. What did you just say to me? Let me write that down. That sounds nuts. Hold on. Where's my phone? What is that? And we're gonna wrap up this stream here pretty soon, guys. I feel like we covered a lot of ground. And I've got to make a thumbnail for this live stream because right now I think it's currently the Sailor Moon live stream. Hold on. That weird Jester clown. Decora K style. Oops, shit. K style OTS Bright. Decora K style OTS Bright. Okay, cool. I'll check that out. You know, oh, Weird Jester Clown. Guess what? I need to update this. It's something I need to probably work on today, but I'm going to be making a calendar of events for the Dream Supreme team. They're just little ones. Like, one of our eggies, Oriana, she, her Dream Supreme is to dress more expressed. She wants to be more herself, but it's hard for her to find the idea or the courage to do so. So we were going to have a Fashion Friday this month at some point. So I need to schedule that since it's already this month. It's going to be probably like middle of the month Friday somewhere. So this might be a great, you sound very fashion forward, so it would probably be on Instagram or TikTok or wherever, where we all just dress fully expressed that day, and then we take pictures of ourselves and share it with each other. So it's gonna be a Fashion Friday. Okay, let me catch up real quick. Maeve is a delight. Maeve is absolute delight. Saberlex says I absolutely would. It was a communication major in college. I literally studied this stuff in addition to my own journey. Saberlike, okay, then let's do that. We can do that in part to talking about your event. Does that sound good? Or we can even break it up to 2 different days. But yes, excellent. Thank you, Saberlike. If guys talk smack about you to your face, it usually means they like you. Someone said that male friendships are just bullying. Yeah, honestly. Nick says, yeah, trusting your gut is important with relationships, but also important to not overthink or get too in your head. 1,000,000,000%. That balance is so hard to strike. Especially if you've ever been abused or anything. Like, trusting your own instinct is just a nightmare. That Weird Jester Clown says, I used to have TikTok, but I got banned a while back for no reason at all. You were too cool. That's what it was. Your style was too poppin'. Your gesturing was too clowny, but that's okay. Do you have Instagram now? Well, joke's on TikTok, because the whole thing might get banned. So, aha. Saberlike says, maybe we could do a joint live about it sometime. Then I could give a little presentation or something. You can ask questions and whatnot. Yeah, exactly. So we'll plan it out. I will... Do I have your email? I'll try to contact you. I need to make notes of that. Give me 1 second. Once I move to Baltimore, I think my schedule is going to be wide open for a bit. Yeah, however you want to do it, on a Dream Supreme thing or its own thing. TikTok doing TikTok things. Okay, so yeah, Saberlike, we'll do it on the Dream Supreme stream as a segment. And we will plan it for, you said next month when you're more like settled in and moved in. So the following Wednesday after the live show when you've moved, we can do a catching up with you about your show. And then when you're fully moved in, we'll do an actual segment about how to socialize. 1 second. What is today? Today is the 9th. I was making notes really quick so I don't forget. Okay, yeah, we'll work that out. Oh, I need to make one more note about the Fashion Friday calendar. Okay. Since maybe is gonna watch later, look, proof. People are saying nice things about you in your absence. Freaking tell her, bro. Tell her. Yeah, Maeve, you rule. You rule. There's no better attribute than gentleness, kindness, and the ability and willingness to be present for others, I think. No better attribute. No greater intelligence than emotional intelligence. And that does come with the burden of hyper self-awareness. And I think your concerns about socializing are symptomatic of that. I think you're amazing. That we're just a clown. I don't have any social media, sadly. I'm slowly opening myself out like that. That's okay, just a clown. That's totally fine. I know social media is one of those things, right? I might remake a TikTok. Okay. Well, if you do, let me know. Man, I really would like to see some of your work. If you ever feel like sharing, let me know. All right. No pressure though. Saberlike says, I always love helping people. My birth chart absolutely screams selflessness. Oh, good. Balance of the forces then, right? That's one thing I noticed about all you eggies. It's beautiful. You care and you share and you help each other and me. And you also have the balance because you are being brave and open and trusting and sharing really personal stuff about yourself with us. You all are very interesting people, and I adore you all of you, every last single one of you. I adore you. Okay. Well, my eggs, my computer is on the brink of death. It is 3. We have live streamed for 2 hours. Oh, Nick, you got so much done during the stream. Did you really? What did you do? That's awesome. Just a clown. You should make a Discord server. I thought about it. I'm afraid of spreading out our interactions because Discord might be a good move, might keep us more consistent with each other, or it might dissipate the urgency, not the urgency, the importance of us coming together here. Aw, thanks, Saberlike. I love oversharing. I love people sharing their deepest stuff. And I don't mind sharing as well. Sharing is good. Nick says, made pasta dough and pesto and filmed it. Holy moly. Oh no, the dishwasher made pizza dough to ferment. What the fuck, Chef Boyardee on deck? I'll DM you my email on Instagram. Okay, thank you, Saberlike. Perfect. And we'll work out the details. And clean the whole kitchen. Yay! Dang, Nick, you're not freaking messing around. I need to do some of that. Yeah! Wow, okay, so you filmed something. If you want Nick, next week, if you want, we could, you can share what you filmed. We can put it on the screen. We can all take a look at it too. But if not, that's totally fine. But, just let you know that that's here. If it's beneficial to you. Oh, I know. I'm so hungry right now. Oh, I love pizza. I love pizza like nothing. Like, there's little, other than eggs and chocolate, and cake and donuts. There's little food I love more than pizza. That weird Just a Clown says, I found my clown friends through Twitch and Discord. It's a great way to make sure a server is safe and well modded, keep bad people out, and safety of server. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, I don't know how to use Discord that well. I've only ever used it a few times for a different group, and I never really, I don't know how to do it. And I want to make sure that it's safe and that I do it well. And I just don't think I have the time or resource to do that right now. But it's definitely something I need to do. Like, everyone keeps talking about it. I know I need to. I think. And you saying that definitely makes me think, I should really spend some time looking into that. So, let me write that down. And my computer really is about to die. So I need to kind of chop this fun little time up. Discord. Thank you guys. Yeah, everyone's saying Discord, huh? Thank you guys so much. as always, for hanging out with me, for sharing your dreams, for making this little soup together that we got going on. There would be no soup without your noodles, your egg noodles. I am inspired. I am excited. I am fulfilled. Thank you guys. Oh yeah, Weird Jester Con. Make sure your mods are people you trust. Yeah, 100%. So next for me, you'll see I'm working on a vlog that'll be out on Instagram soon. I'm also working on my bad music video, and will continue to do so until next week. I'm going to be modifying things on the live stream, improving things, maybe having a better plan for the Dream Supreme next week. So that will be my goal between now and next week. If anybody wants to share their goals, let's go. Time to share for next week, because next week is the next check-in, right? What else? Live streams every Wednesday for the Dream Supreme. Okay, Egg. And then live streams every Friday where we're going to hang out and play some video games. Work hard, play hard. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Oh, Carlos, mask picture. Okay. One second. Hold on. I'm gonna edit. I just have to finish the stream before the computer dies. Aw. Oh, Blue? Oh my god, that's an amazing name. If I ever had a kid, Blue is one of the names I wanted to name my kid. Jester, Blue, nice to meet ya. I'm YOLKNESS, AS1. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much for coming and hanging out. Hopefully we'll see you next week, okay? Alright, my eggs. All of my love, thank you for your time and for your cortex. You guys are up to great things. It's really been amazing. Thank you again. See you maybe Friday, maybe on Instagram, maybe next Wednesday. Have a great day. Get out there and... Wait a minute. How much time do I have? Hold on. Oh, 11%. Okay. Hong Kong, have a great day. Aw, you guys' messages are so cute. You guys are so cute. Everyone do me a favor. Have a great rest of your day. Says Carlos. Love it. I love your sign off, Blue. Big virtual friends. Hong Kong, have a great day. Hong Kong. That's amazing. Okay. Yes. So next week, I've stated my goals. We know that Nick is going to be filming, right? Filming, maybe some editing. What else are you up to between now and then, Nick? Any goal you want to set so we can check in about it next week? And Saber-like, you have your show. You're going to be moving. Have a good luck. Have a good luck indeed. And then Marcus, I think did Marcus leave? I think so, right? Marcus is going to be getting up at 8 a.m., which is amazing. Good step. Important. I'm just waiting to see if anyone's going to stay, what their goal is between now and next week, so we can have a solid target. Cheers, everybody. Everybody. Okay, that's fine. Woo! Alright, emojis. Okay, guys. For real. Thank you. All of my love. See you next time.